If you're busy like me, going to the video store is a hassle. With Netflix, just make a list of the movies you want to see. And in about one business day, you'll get 3 delivered to your house. Keep them as long as you want, without late fees.
Late for soccer?
Finish one, return it in this prepaid envelope, and they'll send you another movie from your list.
Can you get that?
Mommy! Mommy's doing a TV commercial!
Netflix. All the movies you want, $22 a month, and no late fees.
Netflix was made in 1997 by Reed Hastings after he sold his company Pure Atria to the Rational Software Company for $700 million. This gave him the capital he needed to start Netflix. He teamed up with Mark Randolph, who was his marketing director at Pure Atria.
I saw what Amazon was doing and wanted to get into the game of internet sales. We wanted to focus on one large category, so we tested first with VHS tapes, but they were way too delicate to ship. So then we tried shipping DVDs, which were fairly new, and it worked, so we decided to roll with it.
I invested about $2.5 million in Netflix to start up. I always tell the story of how I was fined $40 from Blockbuster for returning Apollo 13 late.
Honey, have you seen the remote?
Alex is about to make an unfortunate discovery.
Oh, no.
If Alex had Netflix, he'd never have to pay late fees.
Turn on your light, Alex!
And he could even watch some movies instantly on his TV.
Me. Sir? Yeah. I'm so sorry, there's no DVD in here.
Take the drama out of renting.
Netflix. Rent as many movies as you want for only $8.99 a month. No.
We officially launched on April 14, 1998. At the time, we had 30 employees and around 900 titles. At first, people were renting movies and paying per movie. Then in 1999, we adopted a monthly subscription fee, which allowed unlimited rentals per month.
In 2000, we offered Blockbuster the opportunity to buy us for $50 million. We were going through a tough time with only 300,000 subscribers and having to rely on the U.S. Postal Service to deliver our DVDs. The deal was that we would be renamed Blockbuster.com and handle the online side, while Blockbuster would handle the DVDs. They declined that offer, and the rest is history.
We went public in 2002 and started trading at $15 per share. We were growing like crazy at the time, gaining hundreds of thousands of subscribers per month.
So I remember the first time I watched Netflix, I was at my cousin's house, and he had the first Spy Kids, and he put it in. And right after we watched it, he was able to order another one, and I was just so surprised. After that, I was like, Mom, we have to get Netflix.
The reason why everyone thought Netflix was so great, because at the time, the only way you could get a DVD was to go to a store like Blockbuster. You can drive all the way there and they can not even have the title you want. I never had that problem with Netflix. It was awesome. Whatever you wanted was right there.
In the mid-2000s, we were playing around with the idea of offering movies online. Our first idea was the Netflix box. It would download a movie overnight and you would be able to watch it the next day. We thought it was a genius idea until we discovered YouTube and how popular it was. So we immediately scrapped the hardware idea and developed a streaming service.
So I would first watch Netflix streaming on my PlayStation 3, and I would watch a movie or TV show, and Netflix would recommend me a similar film. It was revolutionary.
In early 2007, we delivered our billionth DVD. I would say that is when the DVD service peaked. After that, it was all streaming with fewer people using the DVD service each year.
When Netflix introduced a streaming service, it really put the nail in the coffin for all video rental stores because it was just much more convenient. It also put a lot of pressure on the big cable companies to start offering on-demand services.
Netflix in around 2013 decided that they wanted to branch out and explore other options, such as having their own original content rather than just other network shows. Netflix's term for new TV shows were a lot more generous than the major networks. Netflix let producers create a whole season rather than just using one pilot. Also, Netflix gave producers a lot more creative leeway. This led to many great Netflix original series being made, such as House of Cards, Orange is the New Black, and Stranger Things.
Netflix also created the biggest atmosphere in the television industry. Whether it was a show or another network show, on their site, they would upload full seasons at a time regardless. People were used to having to wait a whole week for a new episode of a show to come out, but with Netflix, they didn't have to wait at all.
Oh my God, in the 90s, I loved Friends. It was my favorite show. But the only way I could ever watch a rerun is if I bought the entire box set. That was so expensive. Another way was maybe if I found a random rerun at night. But when Netflix came along, I could watch the entire 10th season in 2 weeks, which is what I did.
Okay, Chandler Mon, there's only one banana nut muffin left.
Oh, well, order mine first.
Yeah, but I'm so much faster.
Give it to me.
No.
Give it to me.
Okay, you can have it.
There you go. Enjoy your coffee.
That was there when I got here.
I was on Netflix one night and decided to watch the first episode of The Walking Dead. I was so scared, but I was addicted after just one episode. It actually got so bad that my mom had to take away my iPad because I wasn't doing my homework and I was too busy watching The Walking Dead on Netflix.
Since starting Netflix in 1997, we have grown tremendously. We are in almost 200 countries and offer content in 22 different languages. For each region, we offer a different selection of content. For example, the content of someone's Netflix account in the United States is different than the content of someone's Netflix account who is living in Brazil.
Netflix has forever changed the entertainment industry. It made its first big ripple when it ended Blockbuster by being able to order online, just having to pay a monthly service. Now it is close to ending cable. People around the world are replacing their cable service with Netflix. Netflix is roughly 1/4 of the cost of cable and offers no advertisements throughout their programs. The number of cable users keeps falling every day, and so are TV ratings.
Netflix's biggest problem is that other people have seen their success and are trying to copy it. Streaming services such as Hulu, Amazon Prime, and YouTube Premium are all big competitors. The crazy thing is that Netflix started it all. They are the original streaming company.
In the future, we plan to keep expanding across the globe. We also want to make original content for not just the United States region, but all of our regions.
I have witnessed the growth of Netflix since the very beginning, from streamings to DVDs. It has forever changed the way I watch TV. It's amazing.